Greetings, my excellent friends. 48% of the game's achievements. Can we get over the halfway point today? That is the goal to pursue, I suppose. I do wish the game... I can understand why it doesn't, at least in the beginning, but I do wish the game had a better tracking of where you are. Like, you get the gist as you keep going through, but like once the playthroughs start to blur a little and it's like, hang on, did I do that in this run? Like, when you get to an end, you can tell based on what she says whether she's on vessel 3, 4, 2, etc. But holding in your head exactly which paths you've done in this run. Can see it through the achievements though, so long as I don't do anything twice. So far we've chosen violence in this newest run and we're 2 in. We did the Eye of the Needle and we did the Burned Grey. So not violence at first, but violence in the... next sections. Well, sometimes. Alright, 4 chapter 3s left. We definitely can't access this one, because we won't be able to do the damsel again. Killing the Spectre when she's possessing you, finding some other way to die in the beast. And I think leaving the princess to exist as a severed head after she cuts her head off, but without leaving the without taking her with us. Leave the cabin without taking her with us. That's what I assume for these 3. And then I think this one is stay in the cabin with the damsel forever. But there's also reasons to redo ones and not necessarily get new chapters, but fill out chapters we've had. Stranger is finished, but we still need to use her at the beginning of one. And this one has tons, so we've got a lot of ending stuff to do. We found everything in chapter 1 though, so that's good. Chapter 1 I don't think we'll ever need to look for new things with. Adversary, despite going through it twice, still has tons. And we haven't managed to claim her in an abortive way. Yeah, what chapter 2s have we not terminated at? Got the Spectre, we got the Tower. We never got the Nightmare. Stopped at chapter 2. We also never took the Nightmare to the Wraith. That might be one to do. We haven't done the Nightmare in a while. The Beast we've only seen once. The Witch, see through her broken eyes at the end of everything, see through her confident eyes at the end of everything. That's different. Prisoner is nearly finished, other than killing her. And the damsel's nearly finished. Give her everything she didn't know she wanted.
You're on a path.
Yeah, Voice of the Cold. Burning, burning, burning.
You're here.
So where are we going? That's the question. Where are we going? We've been doing violence, so let's do the Spectre and kill the Spectre inside our body.
That's You make your warning. She will not. The blade. Don't let. Good. You watch. Focus.
And there you.
You step.
Oh, I'm so.
She's. You lunge. You feel.
This is. Do you?
It's like. Yeah, but it. Yes. Why don't you? But that.
She's dead. We leave. Bullshit. Hell no. Yeah, let's get out of here.
The end. You're
dead. To the cabin. Take the blade.
I guess it's just before you have a chance to and Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across. Her touch is so.
Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
So you have to talk to her to get the possessing. What happens if you leave, though? Just out of curiosity.
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
But she's dead.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
You're abandoning me here?
It would seem so, yes.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
I'm just leaving.
The princess starts to float erratically from side to side, her cold exterior melting away.
But if you just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. Then there's nothing we can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty. No, not that!
She's about to try something. Get ready. The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
Alas.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Oh, this is familiar.
Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? And yet it didn't.
Bye.
You do your best to pull away, but it's as if her arm, embedded in your body, is rooting you in place.
Well, I certainly don't want to be rooted by a ghost.
Leaving so soon?
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
So this will lead to the Wraith then.
But you don't swing your weapon. In her clenched fist is your still beating heart. But that's ours.
See you soon, killer.
She crushes it, blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers, dribbling unceremoniously. You're on a shit. Yeah. No. Does there have to
No
be a
achievement
way out?
for that?
For all we know, this is just how things are.
Because I think I'll reload, but yeah, no, it doesn't lead to anything new. It's just a different path to get there, which is fun to read, but not helpful to us. So, let's talk through it and let her in, and then use that to send her away. Which, if we're logical about how we got here in the first place, we already know isn't going to kill her for good, but it's gotta take us somewhere.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
Well, the knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't.
True.
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me. Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to, not the one with all the answers, or any of the answers.
The narrator put the thought into your mind that you were alive, but Cold was extremely certain you were not. Yeah, there were some warring perspectives.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are? Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
What about your body?
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
Let's team up.
Okay. I didn't want to be open to the idea, but there's no denying it now. You've clearly been here before.
You reckon?
Oh. What tipped you off? Was it the corpse? Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that nobody tricked you. I've done nothing but give you wholly accurate information, and I'm sure whatever version of me you met in whatever other world you came from gave you accurate information as well.
Severely manipulative information, though. Like, it's not inaccurate, but it is definitely massaged in a specific way and leaving out many, many details.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home. Is that really so much to ask?
Yeah.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
What do you want from me?
A way back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out, and it'd be dull anyway.
But you can come and go as you please.
After all, you own me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can? She is. Would she be able to see us? If now, isn't that an interesting thought? You.
Sounds great.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing.
Well, there's only one thing to do next. Although I do wonder, as I did before, if we get multiple steps along the journey in which we can choose to do this. So I will save to see if there's a couple different playouts here. Stibbity stabbity.
Isn't that an interesting idea? I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that? Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
After all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
Why didn't we start higher then, you idiot?
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you just wanted to hurt me again.
Yeah, these are the arsehole paths, huh?
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
If only I could drag you with me and make you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me, is it?
It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
You feel a dull tear, like strips of meat being delicately peeled from bone. But it doesn't matter how delicate the hands if you are the meat. Take on a spirit and destroy it in the only way you can. You have been stripped away from yourself, or stripped away from something that used to be you, or stripped away from something that used to be important. At the very least, you have been stripped away from something. Also, the narrator's not talking. It always hurts to forget at first. but then you forget the pain.
We were so close to leaving, and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
The words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. Is that me? Is that what I look like?
Oh, you're here too. Maybe trying to slay me was for the best, if it means you could leave those other voices behind. The two mean ones, at least. I feel kind of bad for the nice one. But we probably shouldn't think about them too much right now. They're a mess, and I don't think we can fix them. No point in worrying over messes that can't be fixed.
Gurgling liquid bubbles up from open pockets in the disintegrating mass in front of you. It is trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech requires. How does this work? It's like we've gone with her.
Wait, if we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your, body stops being alive.
Yeah. What about the body? What about me?
There's nothing we can do for it now, but we can still try to save us. We just have to leave.
You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It is quiet and you are alone. This is what you deserve. 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 This is what you...
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
I'm still here.
Then at least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice. I mean, think your voice?
Are we still in chapter 2? Because we didn't get a title card. You're different. Your whole mood is different.
I'm just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things too, if you want. We both have a chance to start over. Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels... right. I never wanted to be your enemy.
Huh. I killed you, though. I tried killing you again.
I don't know what to say. I just feel fine right now. I think things happen for a reason. And if you trying to kill both of us is what it takes for you to finally see what I see, then I'm okay with that.
Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hands. Solid, then translucent, then solid again.
Maybe? It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
How are we supposed to get out of here? Sorry about the stabbing.
That's okay. I'm sure you had your reasons. I don't think it's good to hold on to the past like that anyways. It's better if we choose to move forward together.
If we're both here, then what happened to the others?
I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around. And that quiet one kinda gave me the creeps.
He's alright. Kinda.
I liked that last one, though. He was nice. I hope he's okay.
How are we supposed to get out of here?
I wish I knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens.
What happened to us? What happened to everything?
We're back at the beginning. My beginning. This is what happened to me last time.
This wasn't what it was like the last time I died. The last time I died, I got a title card. That one's not explore. What are we supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen?
Well, that's what I've always done.
There has to be something for us to do other than wait.
I already told you I don't have any ideas. I did tell you that, right? Sorry if I didn't.
There has to be something for us to do other than wait. That's the same thing.
You're kind of a broken record right now. Are you okay?
Mr. Everard is helping me find my gun.
Maybe if I stop answering you, you'll say something else.
Mr. Everard is helping me find my gun. You You don't have to keep picking the same option. You know that, right? Time passes. You're still
Dating
here.
has always worked for me before, but nothing's still happening. Maybe we just have to wait some more.
I'm not sure what the deal is with the view, because, yeah, the art style is different. Darker. Is that because that's what she sees, or is that because that's what a voice sees as opposed to the person? Because right now we are effectively swapped roles with the voice. Like, we're in her head instead of having things in ours. Now that I think about it, both times I've been here, nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title card yet.
You've gotten title cards? What did they say?
No, this is stupid. You're gonna laugh at me.
No, I won't. I promise. I want to know what it's like to be you.
The first one I got said Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess, and then after we both died, I got Chapter 2, The Spectre.
Well, the first one is sweet.
Ha ha.
Look, it would have been very sweet if things didn't turn out so violent.
Even when things are heading towards sweet, they still turn out violently.
But that doesn't mean that things can't get better from here.
That's our curse.
I think we need a new title card, though. How about Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon?
The dragon? I don't actually know what I look like. Is that accurate?
I think so. You're kind of scary looking, like really scary looking.
Suppose that's what you would say when I've been killing you the whole time, yeah. The click of a latch and creaking hinges. Muffled. Something is here.
I guess you made it back here.
Oh dear. So who made it back here then? Who's in charge? Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once again.
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
A thump on the floorboards above. And then another. the scraping of metal against a surface. The flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard to do anything without it.
Creaking hinges once again, but this time clear. Closer. Hello? But you say nothing.
Are you trying to say something out loud? I don't think you can do that while you're in here with me.
Movement. On the stairs.
Thump, thump, thump.
Jesus Christ! And yeah, she can hear the knife. That's an interesting detail. And then a figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it, its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. What the fuck am I?
You're you? You've always looked like this. You're scary sometimes, but looks only matter so much.
Jesus. What do you want to do?
I guess we'll just have to talk to them. So, here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going to do?
Who's gonna speak? Because the one that does the speaking is not there. Does the voice of the hero inherit it, or does the narrator? The head on the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive? Suspicious? Hostile? Its emotions are unreadable.
I guess we could just stare at each other?
If he can't talk, that could be good or bad. The silence holds. Am I arguing with myself in there? Does that always happen in real time?
Is that why you're always quietly staring?
Oh, fuck me.
I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
Who's that? He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes.
But I think we hold the power right now.
Silence as the figure continues to stare with a wild grin, but does not act.
How dull.
That's cold.
We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again and again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate. I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy?
Is that the narrator? But, like, extra evil?
Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy? No, we don't. Yes we do. Sidebar, everyone, now. Chop chop.
Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself. There is no response.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
They're not listening to me.
I think I'll have to make them listen. Try being assertive.
You're right. No more nice princess for them. I'm going to speak my mind. Hello?
Silence.
I'm trying to say something.
Silence again.
Hey, I said I'm talking now. Will you listen to me?
So you are, and very loudly. Do you have something to say?
Oops. I mean, yeah. I already know about all that privileged information because he's in here with me.
Oh, how very interesting. Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Oh, it changes things, all right. We get to take out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wait, what?
That doesn't sound like the narrator. No, he wouldn't. Stabbing her while she's in us, creating the opportunist, would make sense.
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
Yeah, that's him. It's interesting, they must, without us, be able to use the mouth. Take turns, but the narrator, I guess, maybe still can't.
And are you doing this?
Oh, I most definitely am.
You feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this.
Oh, that's nice. But can you stop him?
Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter. Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Silence. For just a moment. As cold eyes regard you. And then silence still. The soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else, too. Fear as your legs wobble, and then as...
Princess collapses against the wall.
Oh.
See? That was easy. It was too easy. It felt bad. Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you?
Well, it's definitely him. Actually, we probably could have figured it out by using this. Oh no, they mark him as question marks. That's cool.
I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important.
Also, yeah, bad shot. She's not dead.
Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother? Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts. Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you hadn't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
Good to be back, boys! Finish the job. We are doing the violence playthrough. It's also turning around and leaving. That's interesting. I mean, I'm just saving. This is where we are choosing violent options in this playthrough, or at least, you know, not nice and kind options. I'm just curious as to whether turn around and leave is real or not, so I'm going to do it, but I might come back.
You're back! Just as I intended! I was never cut out for leadership, really.
What was that thing about 2 birds with 1 stone?
And that's a brilliant plan. Whoever needed violence, anyway? Inaction is still a choice. If you turn around and leave, you're damning everyone to death.
I just want to see if she goes nuts, because she normally does.
But we're not damning ourselves. You're part of everyone. Are we now?
That must be you in that body again, but you're just turning around and leaving? What about me? What am I supposed to do here?
She sounds so sad.
I just wanted my body back.
Well, I guess you have it.
This is not a resolution.
Looks like it might be.
I don't know. It kind of feels like it is. Yeah, we got our decider back. And we didn't die. I feel on top of the world right now.
What did I ever do to deserve you?
Yeesh.
Nothing.
It's so cold and empty here.
But as you look over your shoulder, you do not find her, nor will you ever.
She's gone. And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
An opportunist at heart, leave a shared heart to languish. Oh boy. What do I feel about having finally seen our body? I mean, I already know that we're not normal, but yeah, no, we're a mess of a thing, hey. Really don't know how that kiss happened. At least comfortably.
But it feels so bad. If they think it's bad, I'm with them. You don't need to comfort. Oh, fine. Whatever.
I assume it'll be the same, vessel. I sort of want to... I got an achievement out of that, which is good, but let's do the killing. Oh, hey, I'm back in my body.
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as...
You're right. It's quiet again. Are you still going to kill me?
Ooh, Should we? It would be so easy. Absolutely. Nothing of substance has changed. She remains a threat to the entire world.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I guess we're really seeing this through then. You certainly are. Blade raised, you leap towards the princess with killing intent.
I didn't think you'd want to kill me anymore. Not after everything we've been through together. Are you sure that's what you want?
Man, they make you feel bad in this game.
But you ignore her words, and as the blade sinks into soft tissue...
See, we know where to aim. You are torn between two places.
Come back to me!
You are power and you are weakness. You are hope and you are despair. You are acceptance and you are rejection. You are the canvas and you are the painter. You are the victim and you are the victimizer. You are life and you are death. The hero and the princess. The princess and the dragon.
Don't let us die here.
You slam the door in your own face.
Don't let everything die here. You have to end this.
His words are empty. Hollow echoes. The ravings of the ghost.
Please.
But he is already gone. The threads all tie themselves together into a loop that does not end.
We're back together again.
Well, that's not good. You look at your hands, tattered and stained in memories.
Maybe. Why were we fighting each other?
I don't know.
We needed something to do.
Then I guess we need something to do again.
To new beginnings!
I didn't think being together would feel so cold. It shouldn't feel like this. It didn't before.
Oh, that's weird. But of course, she only took her. Your peace does not last, nor can it ever. It's time to... It's time to sneeze. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad if you don't. Okay. Whatever makes you happy.
We have withered. Fate spins along as it should.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All of me is changing.
Interesting picture of this one. Does she look the same if I commit to leaving her, though?
But it feels so bad. Okay.
I am a growing
No, not
chorus
quite.
of contradiction. A mass of...
That's interesting. I'd wonder if it has a different achievement attached is my only thing. For the ending, I'm going to commit to the violent option, but let's go through both to double check, because there might be different vessels. But then it also might lead to, hang on, if I look at the princess and the oh wow, the picture is of us, not her. An empathetic heart held in stencil, see through her eyes at the end of everything. Looks to me like, yeah, there's 2 of these, but only 1 for the ending, so it doesn't matter which one I carry forward. But I will get unlocks for playing through both of this part, so let's do that. What do you think of this vessel? Where is it? Here it is.
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart. Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself.
Go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Yeah, an empathetic heart. Share in a princess's beating heart before bringing
You're
it to
on
her.
a path.
And then this version.
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart. Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself.
Same description though, it's just the visuals that are altered. Interesting.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
An empathetic heart held in stencil. Share in a stenciled heart before bringing
You're
it to
on
her.
a path in the woods.
Alright, well I'm glad we
And
got
at
2
the
out
end
of
of
those.
that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Interesting. 5% of people left her behind. 10% of people got the regular empathetic heart. So there must be more than one way to get that. 9% of people slew her. 8% of people got the stenciled heart. So I guess 1% of people didn't bother to do the mound section. But that one seems more straightforward. Perhaps the stencil is the mark of having killed her. That is our 69th achievement, though. Is that my rarest one? Might be. Yep, 5.1, you're right. My second rarest one is you don't have to keep picking the same option, 6.2. And then my third rarest one is the previous one, which is the going the distance for getting reduced to atoms and still fighting the adversary and the Fury.
You're
Alright. Next one to look for, probably this one through the beast. You need to either not get swallowed. Yeah, don't let it swallow me. The Princess and the Dragon is your favorite path, mostly because the voices have to act on their own, and their choice seems to be, I want the choice maker back. Is it? They didn't seem to be... The Opportunist didn't seem to want that. Or is the contention that they willed you back into them? The Opportunist, I think, wanted you to die, at least until you got back in, and then he changed his mind because what he believes in depends on who's looking at him at the time. At least what he claims to believe in. I will be back. I'm just going to stand up for a bit. Alright. They didn't stab the heart, they used the knife to make a pathway. I'm not sure that's what the opportunist intended per se, but it might be what the collective will managed to do it. Cold sounded like he wanted you there because he didn't like dealing with the others. The hero resisted the opportunist, which is why the opportunist missed the heart. That's an interpretation, yeah, like conflicting willpower in there. Nothing necessarily said the opportunist should be the one that gets to control the body, you know. Even the damsel could have hit the X marks the spot, you'd hope. You don't think they would know that connecting to the princess through the blade would bring you back in? No, that seems out of the ways. Are we going for Beast 3 or Prisoner 3? Beast 3 now, I think. I think we have one more princess after this, so we can get both of these. We just can't get this one, because we can't do the damsel again. So the next time through, we'll get the last chapter 3, and from there, it will be a matter of going back and looking for the things we haven't found yet, as well as getting the other endings. The next thing we'll need to do is start with the stranger, because that will give us a difference in this, I believe. But first, no blade.
It's hypnotizing. Don't.
I'm here to save you.
Wait, really?
Eyes.
Come downstairs. I want.
You walk down the stairs. I am begging.
Hi. I hope you brought.
You were.
So last time we got the beast, we went back to get the blade and shut the door behind us. And then we waited and she killed us. We'll try and get it a different way this time. Looking it up, a couple of the ways we can get it is to actually do the betray path, but to give up instead of going through with it. Which I think... Let's see.
Thank
you. No, they're large and heavy.
Okay.
You make your way.
Slaying her now probably leads to the witch, but let's try.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
No give up.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Give up. There we go.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Beast.
You're on a path in the woods.
It's gonna kill me again.
Again?
Alright, let's go.
A warning. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. The blade is your implement.
Don't imagine there's much reason not to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I have only been to the Fury once, yes. Most places I've only been to once. Sorry, chapter 3 wise, I mean. Is there a chapter 3 we've done twice? I'm trying to think now. Done the Eye of the Needle once, the Fury once, Apotheosis once, Princess and the Dragon once, Wraith once, Clarity once, Wild once, Thorn once. Yeah, no, we've only done each chapter 3 once. I'm aware we can get to the Wraith from the Nightmare. Because we almost did, but then it was in the same run, so the lady said no. And I assume Fury also comes from Tower because nothing else fits. And I think Beast and Witch both lead to Wild because we got to the Wild from the Beast last time.
The door to the basement creaks open, the air seeping up from below. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make the jungle is pressing in on it. You remember, you're not, doesn't matter what she is.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs. I'm so much more than you.
A shiver rushes up your spine. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce.
Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna load it because it is obviously going to go badly, but where?
Anywhere.
Oh, we are allowed to explore. We don't have to kill each other, you know that, right?
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous. The princess lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place.
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath you.
When I killed you, I tried to, but you...
She stopped.
But he...
Gravity.
And then I...
Does that you all that?
No achievement for it or anything. What about standing still like an idiot?
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous. The princess lunges from the shadows. She is too quick to outrun.
Okay, yeah, that was the one. Freeze. Freeze in front of a creature on your first meeting. 11.7% have that. Move.
You lunge to the side, picking it up. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanished.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, so she's cut off our escape.
Stop hiding and show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us.
It depends on how long you last. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. What? Yeah. How does this go? Is this just getting eaten again, or is this something different?
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive.
Okay, that's another one. Fight. Successfully take the fight to a creature in its den.
If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk.
Well, happy birthday in a temporal future sense.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten your grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you.
Well, that's something.
You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
Not ideal, but that does sound like a great way to get to a chapter 3.
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
We managed to get ourselves killed without being eaten, which I think makes the difference.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was.
Shame, I know.
Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
I like how he will announce his presence every single time in the same way, by not letting the narrator finish a sentence. Voice of the impatient, perhaps. You don't think you had the stubborn when you came here?
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
Alright.
And how do you intend to do that?
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
To be fair, we did bring it upon ourselves. Okay, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her.
But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
Path is different.
Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin. Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much. Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence. But especially for you.
We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off.
What if we just leave? What happens then?
Yeah, she was still there last time. I'm not so sure she can free herself without our help. Maybe not quickly, but it's inevitable. That cabin won't last forever.
I want answers. What is going on here? What do you know that you're not telling me?
I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage. If anything, I've told you too much. Like that grumbling voice said just a moment ago, you've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much else in the way of motivation.
Nah, getting out of here.
You have already committed to my completion.
I know! Well, answers are in the cabin. Let's go.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
You're in a weird, undulating hole in the woods.
We've already been over the plan.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It has worked so far, hero.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing.
Proceed.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all.
Yeah, once again, the cabin quite often looks very different inside than it does outside. Like, the changes aren't as pronounced on the outside.
The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
Is no one going to mention the mirror? What are you talking about? There is no mirror. There's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Alright.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually.
Yeah, like putting voices in my head.
It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
Ah, smash it. We don't get the chance to smash it very often.
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black.
Bugger.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
Maybe we should have tried to wipe it, stubborn. Maybe we should try to wipe it.
It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Yeah, alright.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel, and though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Staying quiet, are we?
She doesn't respond. I assume that means her answer is yes.
Step into the shadows, ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows.
That's a princess?
You're quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury, and beneath it all lurks something far more primal. Hunger. Yes, she knows your strength now, and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly.
I'd like to see her try.
The princess lunges with even more ferocity than before. Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt, a chaotic dance between impulse and restraint. Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark, the glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence. And yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground. While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping maw. So she really can devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these wounds are starting to add up.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit.
We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct.
What does that mean?
She shifts towards you, her bloody grin shining in the dark. And then you see it. Your opening.
Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
Strike at her heart.
You hurl yourself towards the princess, your movement too quick, too bold for her to intercept. You bury your blade deep in her chest.
Yes, yes, we're going out in a blaze of glory.
Nature doesn't have glory. This is just death. She howls in pain, retaliating with claws and teeth, desperately tearing, trying to devour you to make herself whole once again. Chunks of your flesh are torn away, feathers and blood and bits of gore splattering to the ground. But your work is already done.
I find it very interesting that there's just no vocalization here at all. Like, I mean, she can growl, but, like, she's just animal. Like, the beast at least talked. This is more than that. Complete regression.
No sating of her ravenous hunger will be enough to mend her now. Though her flesh begins to seal itself around you, she cannot remove your blade from her heart. You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth.
Oh, so it's like the Wild, but way worse.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm sure not.
As the two of you fade, a new emotion creeps into the princess's eyes. Something akin to shame. What have we done? They ask. I guess that's it. At least we saved the world. Right? Right? He's gone. Everything is gone. Except her. And us.
Sounds about time.
It doesn't matter. We won.
The princess's eyes speak again. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. But you don't get the opportunity to respond. Nor will you ever.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
6.7% of players. Heroic Strike. Retain your humanity in the face of instinct in the Dark Den. Not as rare as the Princess and the Dragon ones, but pretty rare. Solidly rare. Can't lie about that.
And is that a mirror?
Be fine.
But it feels so bad that... Okay, I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Maybe, stubborn maybe. And here we are.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the Long Quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
She looks interesting. She looks different now than how she did before.
This one is consumed by instinct.
You don't
A
say.
dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice.
Well, that's good.
Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Let's go back.
The next time I see you, I will be here, waiting for you.
A ravenous heart, bring the den to her.
You're here to slay her.
I'm sure I am. There we go. 2 left to find for the first time. The den, yeah, this basically looks like an upgraded beast, effectively. But oh boy! There's a lot to do here. It should speed up, like... Once I've gotten what I can get out of the ending chapter, then it will become... Let's look at each of these specifically and try to get everything we can out of it specifically instead of doing full, uninterrupted cycles. So I think we're nearing the tip-over point. But we do still need to get 2 more brand new ones, and it is good to do each brand new one with an aim to just get one solid version of it, for the most part. But yeah, we're getting to the more clinical part of things. Bit of a shorter stream today, but I will leave it there, because I have been a little busier over the last couple days. But anyway, fare thee well.